Hello students, I am KN Sharma teaching you social science in a civics portion. Now we are going to study chapter number 4, working of institutions. Students, you know there are so many government order passed, and these government orders changed our lives. But what is a government order? We will try to know about it. Students, a major policy decision is taken through a government order. A government order is a written direction on an issue signed by a government authority. It is called an office memorandum. You knew that uh, when some decisions are taken by the government and then the government gives the order to an authority person, and uh, this order is called as an office memorandum. Thus, by this order, all decisions are taken and official do the work. This is a government order. And now, who are the major functionaries in India? We can understand that who are the persons who take the major decisions in our country. We will try to know about it. So, there are three organs which take the decision, big decision. First number, the president is the head of the state and is the highest formal authority in the country. You studied in earlier class that president is a nominal head of the state. State means whole country, not a particular state as Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, etc. It means here the state is the whole country. Students, he is the nominal head, but all the work is done under his signature. And the prime minister is the head of the government and actually exercises all governmental powers. He takes most of decisions in the cabinet meetings. In our country, in the democratic government, the actual power is in hand of Prime Minister, and the arrangement is so done that all major decisions the Prime Minister takes. But he is not autocratic. He takes all decisions by the advising of their ministers. Students, Parliament, and third is Parliament consists of the President and two houses. President and two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And the Prime Minister must have the support of the majority of Lok Sabha. If he fails to get majority of the Lok Sabha, he can't do his work and Lok Sabha will be dissolved. Students, what do you know about Mandal Commission? We have discussed earlier that about a government order. A government order is also the example of Mandal Commission. The government of India, we will discuss about Mandal Commission. The government of India had appointed the second Backward Classes Commission in 1979. It was headed by B.P. Mandal, hence it was popularly known as Mandal Commission. And what was in the Mandal Commission? It was asked to determine the criteria to identify the socially and educationally backward classes in India and recommend steps to be taken for their advancement. This was the Mandal Commission. We will discuss about Mandal Commission in our next lecture. Okay, thank you, students.